So you know when it's been like a really long week, but like you haven't done much, but you've done so much.
Maybe.
Well, that's what
Like I'm not exactly sure.
I mean, that's what this week's felt like.
Okay.
But I think we should cue the intro. Hello, guys. T.L.B.P Brothers podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
We're back at it again with another not vlog.
Right.
Although, you know,
because we're actually vlogging now, and that's
you haven't
a whole
checked
thing.
this week's vlog.
Yeah, it's I don't know what that was, if I'm being entirely honest.
Yeah, that was. See, like when we vlog, it's not like we have a plan or anything. I mean, like it was a plan to go to the river.
But then we're like, wait, let's just take the camera with us.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some good content. And then it turned into that.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I mean, the bloopers at the end are really what it's all about, if I'm being 100% honest. Like
if you're watching our vlogs, at least watch like a half of it and then skip to the bloopers if you feel like.
Yeah, I mean, that's ultimately what it comes down to. I mean, yeah. So what are we talking about this week, bro?
What are we talking about this week? Well, we finally finished Obi-Wan.
Oh, well, because it ended this week.
Yeah.
The week you're listening to this is the week Obi-Wan ended, and okay. So give it like out of a 10. What would you give it?
8.5.
8.5. That's high. I was just gonna give it an 8.
Really?
Yeah, that's.
You know why the
high.
0.5?
Why?
Because of what they did at the end.
Okay, I mean that's fair. That's fair.
That man alone gave it a 0.5.
Gave it a 0.5.
I'll give it a 0.5.
All right, I can't talk about that. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of slow. But I really enjoyed the.
I mean, it's not really a spoiler. We know he could communicate with.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, you know what I
Star
mean.
Wars.
But I mean, no, okay, no. What I was trying to say is like I really enjoyed the way that they went about like the fight sequences.
Oh yeah.
Cause like they really respected like the existing no one pulled out like a new force power.
Oh yeah.
You know, cause like they've done that before, and then the fans are just in uproar where this isn't canon or that's not okay.
Oh yeah.
And also like they kept Obi-Wan true to Obi-Wan, like
who he was
as a character, which is like it's also really hard to portray Obi-Wan because he's been played by someone else already.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then like also having the younger actor do it, and then have the ability to like do it that specific way.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting. Also, like the actor, like I don't know what it is, but it was just like the nostalgia factor.
Also, like the accent.
Right? Yeah.
Like you know it's him.
Yeah.
Because of that voice.
Right.
So like if you just listened to an advertisement of him doing that voice, you'd be like, "That's Obi-Wan Kenobi."
Yeah. That's so. Oh, I mean, he makes the accent, but
yeah, I know.
It's obviously it is one of those things where, it's honestly like the whole show is just really I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
You know what? I enjoyed it more than Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. I don't know what's wrong with
Bob.
but you know what I mean? I enjoy it more. I enjoyed it more than that.
Yeah.
Like I mean it was cool and stuff like, but nah, man, like I just needed a good lightsaber duel and I got that.
Yeah.
And like we all know what happens in the movies, but like the way that they went about it was like, ugh.
It's just like it almost made you want to change the whole storyline of the pathway everything would have taken.
Right? Yeah, of course. But I mean, it is one of those things where obviously they're like.
I mean, like,
I think the thing with this show is that it stayed within canon.
Oh yeah.
Like it stayed within that like already constructed canon because of the film.
Oh yeah.
Because of the films, obviously, but at the same time created new content.
Oh yeah.
That made it fresh, and I mean, like honestly, and then the way that they started it, like all that, like, like the crash course of like the first 3 movies, like that first 3 episodes, man, it makes you just want to like watch the trilogy.
Okay, I'm gonna pause you there really quick for a second to let everybody know I wasn't plugged in with my headphones this entire time, and I've been like wondering why I'm so deaf right now.
Oh, okay, well,
that's why I've been looking at the monitoring for so long.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that now it feels like we're recording.
Now you can hear us.
Yeah,
that's great. All right.
Yeah, you were saying.
Well, the more you know, ladies and gentlemen, the more you know.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? We also watched Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah. We also watched Doctor Strange.
We finally got around to that because
Yeah,
like
a little dark for me.
a little dark. You felt it was a little dark.
I honestly felt it was. At some points, I felt like the CGI was also kind of slacking. Don't come at me. I can't do CGI. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, and
I
I know
mean,
people,
a lot of the
people are gonna hate on me. It was a good movie. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm just saying it was a little dark for me as like as a person who's been watching Marvel movies for a while. It was a little more out there.
Like even after the Thanos snap thing.
Yeah, like I mean, because like even okay, so Deadpool's like a whole other thing,
Right.
right?
Different canon.
That's like different, right? So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But like from the way movies have been portrayed, have been more superhero
Right.
meets action
Right.
without intense gore.
Right.
And that's what this movie has done.
Right.
I feel like they're gonna take this as an opportunity to make more movies as dark as they can.
Well, okay. Well, I mean,
also, I mean, like, think about it. There were some times in the movie where you're like, "Oh my gosh!" Imagine I was a parent. I'm like, and I told my child, "I'm taking you to the movies to go watch Doctor Strange, a superhero movie."
yeah.
And then 2 seconds later, you see an eyeball come out of a monster, and you're like,
Yeah. Right. Right.
Right?
I mean, I get that. I get the sentiment.
"Yeah,
But like the movie is rated like PG-13.
I don't care."
You know what I mean?
I don't
Like
care.
it's
Parents
like,
see a superhero, and they're like, "I'm gonna take my kid to go watch that."
I mean, Deadpool changed that for everybody.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take my
but
kid.
like, come on, think about it.
Okay, no,
Parents-
okay, no,
parents hear
no, but that's fair. But
Deadpool.
but the movie was advertised as like a horror film, like they advertised it as that,
Kind of.
and it wasn't really that like I mean there were a few jump scares. Like they tried. They were like
you're like they tried.
they were like I mean even I didn't know, I didn't catch on until after we watched the film.
You're like, oh wait, did they try to scare me just then?
Yeah, there was like two or there were like three of
I
them.
don't know. I've had horror film experience.
But then there were also like a lot of really good Easter egg things
Oh yeah.
that were like
Oh, yeah.
Like the hype was worth it.
Oh yeah.
You know-
on it. There was very good Easter eggs in the film,
Right.
but like again, like there was just also like the fact that I love that they still keep those cheesy moments.
Right.
You know, like superhero landing,
Yeah. The posing.
the posing. Like I love that they like it feels cheesy and everybody knows, but like you still gotta have that element, right?
Yeah, it's gotta
a
be.
superhero
It's like iconic to the superhero genre.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
how do you?
if they didn't do it, I mean, like sometimes I felt like it was forced,
Right.
but like it was fine.
yeah.
I was okay with it because
And then obviously, like when they talk about like they really dove into the multiverse.
Oh yeah, they
Like
really
when
did.
they put it in the title, like they weren't joking. Like
they
and the whole joke was like other me. Like they
Yeah.
just kept going, right?
yeah, because you're just talking to a parallel version of yourself.
Right, and it's it was obviously super. There was a moment where it got really confusing, because of how many other me's there were. But it was
If you're honest, it's
Like
not
I
a
said-
movie you can watch while you're half asleep.
yeah.
I'll give you
have
that.
You have to
need
be
you need to
attentive.
be awake and alert because if you close your eyes and you open them, you're gonna be like it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
Because quite literally, they most likely entered into a whole other world.
Right. No, and then there's the whole thing with WandaVision,
Oh yeah.
which with Wanda, and like how they tied it in with what happened in WandaVision.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest.
They did a really good job of not connecting 100% of what happened
Right.
in WandaVision because like let's say you hadn't watched
Right.
WandaVision, you can still go to the theaters.
Like if you watch the movie and you want to know what it was,
Yeah.
you're gonna go home, play it on Disney Plus,
Yeah.
and you'll understand the film
Yeah.
even more.
No, what I was impressed with was the fact that you know what happened
Right.
in Westview,
Right.
right? You don't get the full story of what happened in Westview.
Right.
But you know what happened, and that is enough to keep the movie going
Right.
without being aware. But
Right.
the impressive thing is that they didn't spoil it, so you can still watch the movie and still watch the show and still enjoy it just as much.
Right. Yeah. And that's a hard line to tread.
Oh yeah.
Especially like with what they've been doing lately. I think and now with like the times with like Moon Knight and like with Miss Marvel, because Miss Marvel is going into the Marvels movie.
Yeah.
So that's a whole other thing. And mind you, obviously it's been rather challenging. I mean, like from a storyboard perspective, wow.
Oh yeah.
Like I mean, like imagine trying to conceptualize this movie.
So,
It must have been like a headache.
I mean, like, cause you want your customers, right? Because like you have to think about it as us being the customer. We're the consumer.
Well, you also
right?
have to think about it like there are people who are gonna go watch this movie who have no idea what the multiverse is.
Yeah. So then like they're gonna get confused. They're gonna be like, what is a multiverse? They give like brief explanations, but don't get too deep into it. But it's just enough for you to watch
understand the film in a cohesive way.
Yeah.
Which I think is good for the viewer. Also, like if you're not a comic book nerd and you're watching this movie, you'll still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, also like there's the whole thing now where people think that the superhero genre has been overdone now.
Yeah.
And I mean, what can I tell you?
Like, I mean, I don't think like because people do say it's oversaturated already.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Right.
Not yet.
Well, like the thing is like they
why?
keep it's because they keep pulling characters. Like the more like okay, so people have been saying this since Guardians of the Galaxy came out.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy came out. Boom, changed everything.
Yeah.
Literally because it was like every obscure character in one singular movie, right? And then everybody fell in love with Groot. Yeah. You know, that's cool. And we also and the Rocket
family.
Yeah. The raccoon.
Yeah.
And then like that discussion kind of went away. Yeah. And then it came back with they did the Avengers and the other Avengers movie. Then they did Guardians of the Galaxy 2 again.
Yeah.
And then boom, it was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but like the reason I don't think it's oversaturated.
Yeah.
Is because, and this is something they've gotten good at.
Yeah.
Not having an origin story to their character.
Right. Yeah. They did that with Moon Knight.
They did that with. Okay. Yes. They did that with Moon Knight. But listen to this, okay?
Yeah.
For example, we watched the Avengers films.
Yeah.
Okay. Not knowing Hawkeye's past.
Yeah.
Not knowing Black Widow's past.
Right.
Barely knowing who the hell this guy from S.H.I.E.L.D. was.
Right.
Right. And then who else? Oh, the Hulk. If you haven't watched The Incredible Hulk.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you don't know.
And they reference that in like one line in the movie.
Yeah, they reference it in one line in the movie.
Right.
But they've done a really good job of not having an origin story to introduce. And they're also doing that. They also did it in the Doctor Strange movie.
Right.
They introduced heroes like Black Bolt and stuff like that. But they introduced those heroes with no background.
Right, of course, yeah. And mind you, I think but there are certain heroes like especially in that sequence, like that was more of like a nod to other things, right? Obviously, other things that they've done previously, which obviously it is always interesting and also kind of screws up with the like onboard canon.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Also, but like Miss Marvel is an origin story.
Oh yeah.
And obviously they have to explain that because that also ties into many other things. Yeah. So they have to do that in that.
I love how you feel like you don't want to spoil something that's available to everyone.
I know, because like you just like, gotta go watch. Just go watch it. Like that's all I can say. I mean, we talked about this for like almost 15 minutes, and I feel like we need to move on. Yeah. So, but obviously, if you want to watch anything we talk about, go check it out. Everything that we talked about is literally on Disney Plus.
We're not sponsored.
If you haven't seen it yet, go get. If you don't have Disney Plus, go get Disney Plus. And then you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Man, you can't be telling people to buy another service, man.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
I mean, like, I guess. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, if you're confused of what to start with, you can quite literally Google like the Marvel timeline.
Oh my gosh!
Then if you want to do it that way, do it that way. And I highly recommend it because you will understand the story. Take it like a TV show. Don't take it like a movie series.
Literally episode after episode. And you know what? Like we've done it.
Yeah.
Like from the end game, was it? We watched all of the Marvel movies in chronological order. So like not in like the release date order, but like in chronological order. So we watched all of them like in that order, and let me tell you, when you get to the end, it's It's something. I gotta tell you, it is.
We did that. We did that in the span of like a week or so.
Yeah, but
Because
I mean, we had nothing going on that week.
We were gonna go watch Endgame.
Yeah,
and we're like, okay, this is the end, like the end of like this.
No, we did it after Endgame came out.
No, we did it before.
No, we did it after because we watched. I can't remember what movie came out. Like I think there was a movie that came out that was after that we watched. I think it was a Black Widow movie. Because the Black Widow movie comes out after, and we watched it after that movie came out.
No, we watched it before. Because we don't watch Black Widow until way after.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we got to do it again.
Yeah.
Got to do it again. There's a bunch of movies that are coming up in the pipeline, and a bunch of other stuff that's like ties in a way, and like it's just it's a lot. Honestly, like I can't imagine.
We're oversaturating this topic.
I know. I mean, like imagine when our children are born.
Oh yeah.
Like by the time we have children, like our kids are gonna like, yo, you gotta go watch the first Iron Man movie because they teased a villain in that movie that is now happening in Phase 43. You know what I mean? Like it's a run-on joke, but like honestly, it's crazy. I mean, it's hours and hours of content and good content. Like it's not like it's bad content.
Like, I can't imagine the type of CGI our kids are gonna witness when they're like.
Yo, I feel like by
30.
by the time we get to. I feel like by the time our kids are like 30, it'll be like full on like immersiveness.
Oh yeah.
Like it's interactive.
Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, sorry I'm interrupting this video. I'm here to tell you to follow both our Instagrams and the podcast Instagram. Bro, what do you think about that?
Yeah, man, I approve this message. And we're back.
After a short intermission.
Not really. It was kind of long for us.
I mean, I just want to go get some water if I'm being honest.
No. So that's the Marvel stuff. If you don't care too much for that stuff, I apologize. If you skipped all the way past the advertisement.
Right.
I applaud you for skipping us.
Right. So we need to talk about something that I think I need to address the audience.
Okay.
I've been putting this off.
Yeah.
I've been putting off what I said I was gonna do.
Oh yes.
The month has ended and I have not done it.
Yes.
You are actually Twitch streaming now.
Yeah, I'm finally actually gonna be Twitch streaming properly every Tuesday. Time to be determined.
Like Tuesday from like 8 to 10.
8 to 10 is what we're thinking. Yeah.
Was what he's looking at.
Yeah.
We don't know yet if it'll become a consistent thing. It also depends on what is going on.
Yeah.
Because our schedules, we just found out recently that our schedules are going to get very, very crazy.
Oh yeah.
For the next, at the end of next month, or at the end of next month. So we are going to see how
we're gonna rearrange ourselves if we
I mean, going into August, it'll be a little hectic.
Yeah.
But we are going to make it work. But hopefully next week. Okay, and I know I've said this, but next week for sure I will be uploading. I am going to start a gaming channel.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I will be playing a survival Minecraft world. I'm gonna do it solo. I haven't gotten anybody on the other side. I'm gonna do it all by myself. I've been working on it for a while, and I have come to the conclusion.
There's nothing better than just starting.
No, it's not that there's nothing better than just starting. It's more like I just punched my microphone. It's more like, how do I put it? I've been debating over doing it in Java or doing it in Bedrock.
Yeah.
And I've concluded I'm going to do it in Bedrock only because I have like zero experience in Bedrock.
Yeah.
Like I'm like expert in Java, and so it'll be like a learning experience for me to also learn certain things,
like system mechanic.
Yeah, because like I've been watching some like videos and like farms and stuff, and the mechanics are like way different from Java. So it's like also like just me trying to learn stuff. Like also you can hold torches in your offhand. Mm-hmm. Which I know is gonna infuriate me for like the longest time until like I just accept it.
Yeah.
But for now, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how it's gonna go or like anything really. He just knows he's doing a survival Minecraft series.
Yeah, that's all I know. Like we'll watch me fail. I'll probably die like within the first 10 minutes or 5 minutes or even 3 minutes.
Maybe he digs straight down because he's a donut. No, okay.
I mean, I'm not that bad at Minecraft, bro.
No, I know.
But yeah, I will be doing that for sure at some point. When all this drops, it'll be on my Instagram. If you're not following that, go follow it. I'll probably throw some like little clips up there too, because my Instagram is literally the most random assortment of things, from food to landscapes to just, well, whatever it is, right? And obviously we are going to I'm going to be doing that on
I love how
YouTube.
You're like weird.
What?
I love how you're like we're gonna be.
Yeah, because I'm realizing this is a me thing, not a you thing.
Yes. Shameless plug. Go for
Shameless
it.
I mean, we plug you like every week for
what
Twitch.
Do you mean?
Bro. Yeah, every week I bring it up how you're on Twitch.
Oh yeah, because I'm on Twitch, guys. Go follow me on everything. It's always in the description down below. If you go to my Instagram, you can click on the little link right there, and then it'll take you to my link tree. Don't click on TikTok. Don't got nothing.
Yeah. Also, like, I'm also gonna be doing a TikTok, my own TikTok. It's getting out of hand. Like, we're doing way too much, and I don't know how. Like, we're gonna figure out how to balance all this out. Obviously,
especially when school comes around for me again.
Right. Yeah. That'll be fun for you.
Yeah.
No, we for sure we're going to be I'm going to be posting hopefully Thursday. So he'll be Twitch on Tuesdays and I'll be Thursdays.
Yeah.
So that way we can balance out. That way you get content from us every day of the week except for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be we're just adding more to this.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're doing it. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. I've also been thinking about making a gaming Discord that we can both share.
Right.
And have like 2 separate channels for us.
Right.
So like having a Minecraft and Fortnite,
right,
and then have like a recommendations channel.
Right.
You know, so like to see what people
want us to do. Yeah, sure.
And it'd also be a good experience, for example, in React Mondays.
Right.
If you want us to do a small gaming session, or like a quick story mode, like you want us to do like the first chapter of a story or something, you want us to react to it, maybe.
Right, and we can do that. We can do all of that. We can probably just pull up the gameplay on some guy's YouTube, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's not that hard. But we obviously we will obviously all of this is obviously it's been like, for me, my stuff has been in the works. I've done a few like test runs already, and it has been a very big learning experience, because I didn't realize how complicated it is to record video gameplay. Yeah. And like get all the audio levels right and all that stuff. Like it's very challenging.
Yeah, like for example, I Twitch streamed this Tuesday.
Right.
And I didn't click the record button because I'm like, okay, I just got performance to work for the actual stream. People are like, they're okay. They can hear the game.
Right.
Everything was fine. Although the first 10 minutes was me trying to figure out how in the world people could hear the game, because could not hear anything.
Yeah, right. Obviously, like it is interesting, and obviously, like we're new to all of this. Yeah. We're figuring it out literally as we go.
If you see my face on Twitch, click on me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how this happened. Like,
I don't know how it happened.
I mean, like the whole thing was like, we're like, okay, we're gonna raise T.L.B.P as like an actual like label, and then we're like, all right, and then you're like, but I want to do Twitch, and I'm like, what, you want to do like the podcast site? You're like, no, I want a game on Twitch. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So then we figured that out, and then I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna do your own thing, I should do my own thing.
I want to do Minecraft.
Yeah, and I've always been like, you know what's funny is I got into Minecraft because of you. Yeah. And somehow,
you know what I was thinking we should do?
Yeah.
For our 200th, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was thinking for our 200th is we stream on Twitch for the 200th, and then just upload stream raw and everything. Just upload it, and we put ourselves as just chatting
on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Okay. Wait. So you want us to like throw it on Twitch?
Yeah. Like we set a timer for like an hour. Yeah. And we just do chatting. And if people enter our chat, we just answer questions.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
I know. But quite literally, it's very simple though.
I mean, we have a Twitch account.
We have a Twitch account. I can make the banner and everything real quick. I don't even know more about that.
I mean, we haven't done anything with it because we were like, we'll see what we do with that.
Yeah, but we can do that. That's what I was thinking. Okay. At least for our 200th.
Okay.
Just so that way we use it at least once, and we can say, we've done that.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could always just go live on YouTube too.
Yeah, we could always go live on YouTube too.
Yeah, it's nuts. Okay. Yeah. I hadn't thought about any of it.
I had thought about that a while ago.
Obviously, I haven't thought of anything, and we obviously, for those who don't know, I think in November we'll be hitting our 200th episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Which is a huge milestone, obviously. And we haven't really discussed anything, which is why we're having this business meeting right here in front of you guys.
I mean, like, I've thought about it. You've thought about a few things. It's just we haven't had like an actual business meeting. I mean, I've been working on like stuff.
Yeah, and I've been working on other stuff.
Yeah,
so,
I know. So,
why do we have so much like? Why are we working on so many? Okay, so for those who don't understand, we have like literally turned this into a machine.
Yeah,
and it is
like quite literally we're basically at this point. I don't claim to be a business, but we're trying to build a business out of what we have.
Right.
Just putting that out there. I'm not gonna get into detail of what we're doing.
It is,
I promise you, I'm not turning it into an LLC. Watch us turn into an LLC.
I want to be the no, it's gonna be a corporation. No, we have definitely turned this into something else.
Yeah.
It's obviously unprecedented, and so much so it's swayed your level, your education.
Yeah.
And like not in like a negative way, but like in a positive way. And obviously, like I have no education in this.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it like I have education in this, so there's that.
I'll be receiving.
I mean, yeah, you'll be receiving education in this, and I'll be like, bro, you're doing it wrong.
No, I mean, not really, because I see what you do. Right. I somewhat have an understanding or some form of grasp
of how it works.
Right? So basically, all they're gonna do for me, is what I'm praying is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Is that they're just gonna fill in the blanks.
Right.
Or they give me entirely different software. I'm gonna be like, why don't you just use this? It's free.
Right. They're probably gonna go like, okay, because for those who don't know, the way I edit is like in Adobe Premiere.
Yeah.
The video and then the audio. I just strip the audio, throw it on the internet, and whatever. But the thing is like I feel like they'll be like, no, take the audio out, edit the audio separately in like Audition.
Yeah.
Then bring it back, then re-import it when you can literally just run all the filters in Adobe Premiere.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like just run all the filters in there. Then cut the video.
I mean, it's not like it's.
Also, like for those who don't know, I don't color grade our footage. Like, I mean, I've only done it once because of like skin tones and stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't color grade our footage at all. Like this is just raw. Like there was no color grading. There was no nothing. This is like all like the lighting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's done like live.
Yeah.
none of it's tweaked. None of it's any of that. Also, like we have a Grogu here in the middle. It's it's soft and fuzzy. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that really awkward cut.
Yeah.
Gotta love the interruptions. But what was I saying?
I have no idea. Something about stuff and you doing stuff and then me doing stuff.
Okay, whatever. I mean, like I think they get the message. We're just gonna be doing a lot of stuff, and
we're gonna be busy.
I'm gonna be busy
putting new stuff out for you guys.
Also, the vlogs in August will obviously be way better.
Oh yeah,
because we're gonna be doing a lot more stuff. A lot of more. We'll be basically tourists.
Be traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be going to a few places. We'll obviously
take you along for the ride.
Yeah, we'll take you guys along. A lot of road trips. Possibly, maybe, highly likely, we'll end up in the woods for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Because that's like the most Canadian thing to do in the summer.
Yeah.
Go camping. Yeah. But we have obviously there's a lot of stuff we have planned, and it's hard to coordinate everything in a way where it makes sense and it works out, and we have the time. Obviously, right now we are figuring it out.
Yep.
So apart from that, anything new, bro?
Anything new for me?
Yeah.
Besides the fact that I'm properly streaming now,
yeah.
Not really. Because everything else that I'm doing that's new,
yeah,
I'm legally binded not to talk about it.
Right, because we have an actual no, I'm kidding. We've signed away our free. No, we actually, I can't talk about this. So me and a friend of mine, we have started a Minecraft world.
Yeah.
And
you guys aren't gonna YouTube this or anything. Just letting them know.
Yeah. None of this is ever gonna be on YouTube. This is just like us messing around.
Yeah.
And obviously he had never played Minecraft before.
Yeah.
But I've gotten him so into it now. Like he's properly playing it.
Yeah.
And like he's now entered the world of mods.
Oh, okay.
And like it's expanding his horizons, and he's like, oh, okay, well, it's actually not that bad. I mean, we ran into a few hiccups because like we started with a server, and then the server wasn't working, and then it was like a whole thing. Obviously, like it was.
I was actually there for like most of the part. I'm like, yo, have you guys checked this? I'm like, have you guys tried this?
Yeah, we're like checking the forums, checking online. We're like checking the Reddits, like trying to figure it all out. But eventually, like we got it to work and everything, and now it's like fully flushed out. But obviously, it's been fun to just it's interesting when someone does something like for a game that's been around for like super like I mean, he used to play Minecraft like
when did Minecraft come out? Like 2008?
Like 10 years ago. Minecraft is like 10 years old or 11 years old now.
What year did it come? 2010?
I don't know. I'd have to check it out. I don't know. A game's changed so much since then.
Yeah, like,
but
it's been so long because it all started with Notch.
Yeah,
that
for those
guy,
who don't know.
That guy. Yeah.
But yeah, it's the game has for sure taken a new direction for sure.
Came out in 2011, November 18th.
So yes, 12 years old.
Yeah.
No, 11 years old.
Yeah, I was a year off.
Yeah.
I said
so yeah, okay, well, so he played Minecraft way back in the day, right when like the Ender Dragon was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like the beginnings of that. Yeah. So, but now now the game is so different, and he's coming back into it, and it's been interesting, like trying to explain certain things.
Yeah.
And like he's like all about automating it now, and I'm like, okay, well, you haven't learned how to do this yet, or like the redstone thing, or like how to farm this specific thing. He's like, but why would I ever need that? I'm like, okay, because like when you trade stuff, or like we're doing stuff with villagers, and he's like, what? I'm like, just one day, all of this will make sense. Yeah. For now, I just need you to understand that we're gonna do it, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Like, and obviously
giving him the foundation. Yeah. To do whatever he wants in his world.
Right. Yeah. and it's interesting to see like it play out, obviously, and of course there's been like it's interesting that there's like a lot you have to learn and stuff. Yeah. But at the same time, like it's like just mining. Oh yeah. Like we went mining. Okay, so we went mining and inadvertently okay, so for those who don't know, Minecraft has added a deep dark the new thing. So because it's a new world in 1.19, the deep dark has been like
1.19 is the version of Minecraft.
yeah, for those who don't know, sorry. And they've added this deep dark where there's a war and the whole thing. So we're exploring this mine shaft. Mind you, we're just exploring this mine shaft. And it literally leads into like the deep dark biome. Yeah. So like the effect of it, like it hinders your sight, and it just keeps getting darker and darker and darker as like you keep going.
Yeah. So basically mimicking what it'd feel like to be in a cave.
Right. Yeah. Darker. Obviously. So okay, and I'm experiencing this for the first time too because I haven't experienced this yet. And then all of a sudden we get to like this.
This would be a great story if it was real life.
I know.
I was experiencing this for the first time. Entering the dark cave.
Right. So okay. So but the funny thing is like there's a like this sensor thing that goes off when you walk around it or you make noise around it, and it summons this new bad guy called the Warden. Yeah. Which is like this new like boss entity that they've created for Minecraft. And so I'm walking around it and I hear it. And I'm like, okay, yo, turn around, run away, don't look back. And he goes, oh, I'm like, we need to leave right now. He goes, oh, like, because we are not ready for this. We're like, as he put it, we're dirt people. We don't even have iron armor yet. Like, that's why we were in the cave. We're just trying to get iron.
Bunch of troglodytes.
Yeah. So it's like the worst possible scenario. We're like, oh, we're screwed if this happens. So we just book it out of there. We block off the area, and we're like, we just can't go near it. Yeah. So then we just started strip mining. But it was really funny because we were going like through it, and I'm like, okay, so like obviously like I kind of have an idea of how the mechanics of the Warden work. But trying to like convey that to somebody else is like, oh man.
I mean, it must be really interesting for him because like for him everything is new.
Oh yeah, right? Like and the villager stuff, like the all.
To him right now, you're like sensei. Quite literally, pretty much sensei. No, don't do that. Do this. Yeah. and then he probably has an awakening mode where he's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Like it's kind of funny, and obviously like. When I have to move villagers into like where so we found like the end portal, and that's where we set up camp, like right next to the end portal. So it's been really funny because finding the end portal for stars has been like a mission, and then also just like trying to, because the idea is to have every portal nearby close to us, that way we don't have to be traveling like long distances and stuff. Because most people in like their main they pick a place to build a base, and then they had to find the end portal, and then the end portal is like in a specific location, and they had to fly to that spot every time you want to go into the end. So what people typically do is they just start like they bring like chunks of the end over and then just grow the coarse fruit, which is why you'd end up going there. Or you get like multiple packs of elytras and then just stay in the over, like you don't ever go back, kind of thing. Like you just go get what you need and then never go back.
That's why would you stay?
Right. So that's what I've done. Right. Obviously, that's what I've done. Like in my main world, that's what I've done.
It'd be cool for your survival.
What?
If you were able to make a base in every single dimension.
Oh, the Nether would be a nightmare.
Oh yeah, the Nether would be a nightmare. But imagine you were able to build a fortress that worked.
I mean, I probably take over like a bastion or something, and then just convert that into like a base. Yeah. I mean, that's something we can talk about once I start the series, because I haven't even recorded the first episode yet.
Welcome to the survival series. This isn't the first episode. 'Cause no Minecraft,
obviously. But yeah, we've talked a lot of nerd this episode.
Oh yeah, if you haven't realized, I'm pro nerd. Pro nerd. Been certified for about.
We literally have a baby Grogu sitting in between us.
If this didn't give away who the hell I was.
he's a little flesh. But no, obviously, we have, I mean, I don't even know where this is going anymore.
I don't know. We're Star Wars fans, Marvel fans. We play video games, and I mentioned no sports. Go hockey.
So, Fortnite. They added Darth Vader as a boss.
Oh yeah, they added Darth Vader to Fortnite. Real nice. Mythic kind of sucks. A mythic is basically like a weapon that's supposed to be overpowered. It's not. It sucks. It's okay. I don't know if they've updated the game because I haven't played Fortnite
since you streamed it.
Since I streamed, because
life.
But yeah, they've added that. You know, my first stream.
So me and you were playing right the other day, and this is actually kind of funny. So me and him were playing, and he's like, let's go see Darth Vader, and I'm like, okay, so we land there, and every time we almost like killed him, we'd get third party. It happened like 4 or 5 times.
It'd be our little group running in.
Right.
We're doing fine. You know, just us versus him, parties 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then right when we're about to kill him, right when we're weak, we're vulnerable, he's vulnerable, another team swoops in, is like, ha, and kills us.
Right.
But I had come up with a cool idea. There's a thing called a slurp tank.
Bro, don't be giving out. Don't be giving out.
I don't care.
Game mechanic. Game mechanic. Breaking mechanics.
I'm giving you this for free.
Oh man.
You grab a slurp like tank or whatever it's called, and you place it, and then you start shooting him, and then it keeps giving you shield. So as he's attacking you, you're still gaining shield. So you don't have to worry about your green health, your whites. You know, you don't have to worry about that stuff, unless you get third party.
And it ends.
Yeah. So be fast, be quick, be strategic. Don't be stupid.
All right. I think we should wrap up. If I'm being honest, I don't know what this is.
Anyways, this has been the podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed our jargon, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Just subscribe, do all that stuff. Follow us on all our platforms, as the ad has said, unless you skipped it because you've seen it at least like 4 times already. But share with your donkey, share with your rooster, share with your chinchilla, your kangaroo. I don't care who you share with. Just share with everybody and everything, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Bye.